Okay, so I'm here with my good friend, Miss Angie Carr, Food Goddess 50. Angie, great to see you. How you doing today?
I'm good, Sean. Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting. I love your little atmosphere behind you.
Yes, and you've been here many times doing
Yeah.
lives. We've got our med bay, right? Our 2080 med bay, and it's 2080 but future technology here today. And a great call today on carbon 60, C60. And this is an absolutely amazing product, the C60 product. A lot of history, like I just found out that Bucky Fuller, who helped develop this product, actually won a Nobel Peace Prize for it. That's how beneficial C60 is. And because of you, of course, I've been enlightened to C60, the benefits of it. And I'm just, before we go, C60, carbon 60, Angie, do you have any of your strips? It comes in just a little, like a little breath mint type of a little pack, and they're little tiny strips. And yeah, boom,
I don't know
just a
if you
little
can see
tiny strip
that.
like that.
There you go.
And it's like it's got a little hint of mint in it, so it tastes really good. And you just
Smells
put that in your
lovely.
mouth,
Hmm.
boom, under your tongue,
Hmm.
and just let it absorb into your system. And the
Hmm.
benefits that you get from that are absolutely amazing. So,
Hmm.
Angie, with that being said, since you really are very knowledgeable on C60, tell us a little bit about it, how it works, what it does, and what some of the benefits are.
Okay, awesome. Yes, I get so excited talking about this. So I've been into carbon 60 for probably 5 or 6 years now. I originally started when it was in the oil form, and then I've kind of graduated to the strip form, which I'll explain. But the reason why I had switched originally was because they were always sold out when I first started taking it. Not a lot of people knew about it. And what carbon 60 is, it's Shanghai actually. And Shanghai is a 2 billion-year-old fossil. And they believed, theory is that the Shanghai came from a meteorite that crashed into Russia years ago. And they also believed in the 1700s that the Russians used Shanghai in their backpacks they said it helped when they were actually fighting in the war, kind of gave them good luck. And they saw that the meteorite had the Shanghai on the ground and they built water around it, and people would go in there and help them with their ailments back then. But we know today that three scientists developed this carbon 60 in 1985. And they have found that they've had huge benefits of taking it on a daily basis, or you can take many of them, depending on what's going on in the body. Of course, there's no medical claims with everything that we do, but this is what I'm getting ready to tell you is testimonials from myself and other people with carbon 60. I started taking it because of rheumatoid flares I used to get, and my knee would swell up, or my ankle, or my elbow. As soon as I started taking carbon 60, the swelling would go down within an hour quickly. And I thought, wow, this is incredible. So that's what got me to start taking it. But the benefits with that is that it actually goes to the blood-brain barrier and it helps pull out metals in the brain and the body. And it neutralizes free radicals, which we get on a daily basis, being exposed to toxins. And it also helps with, of course, lowering inflammation in the body. It actually protects us from the sun because a sunburn is inflammation. So I'm sorry. So there's many things that this can help with, either on a daily basis, which I recommend because it's going to be like a daily detoxer and protector. If you're around a large crowd of people and people are sick, you don't want to get sick, then it's always recommended to take a carbon 60. Take one with you to help with protection and build your immune system. So my benefits was, of course, helping with the rheumatoid flares, helping with my immune system, energy. Energy is crazy with carbon 60, and you can take as many as you want. So that's really cool too. So you can take one a day, you can take 10 a day. And at one point I hurt myself and I took a lot because it helps with pain. So that's another thing it helps with, that I enjoy. So I take, I take them with me on the go. I remember a couple years ago, I was at the beach and I had a sore throat and I took carbon 60 and it was gone in a minute. So I've had a lot of benefits, but I want to say real quick about the oiled versus the strips. So when I was taking the oil, it was really good. However, Martha, the owner of this company, she informed me that when you take the oil, that molecule clumps in the oil. When the strips is bioavailable, so there's no clumping. So you're getting 100% of this into your cells, trillions of cells in your body, which is phenomenal. So you're actually getting even more of a benefit. This is 20 times stronger than oil, the oil form of carbon 60. So I do believe that we're on to something big here with knowing all the benefits and so many testimonials that I have heard as well. I don't know if you want me to get into that, but this is a really big thing that's really changed my life.
Yeah, and since you've got me on it, like you said, a lot of stuff with energy. I start off every morning, taking this, and I've got it literally sitting on my laptop. So when I get into the office, it's the first thing I do, and it's so easy. And then, when we're traveling around the road, I just take this little tiny thing and just put it in my wallet, and then I can just carry it with me. It's just so easy to use. And I have done the oils in the past. I was not aware of the benefits of the strips, but from a very practical standpoint, the strips are just super easy. They're like the little breath mint strips, and to have at 100%, bioavailable for the body and be that easy to take and just incorporate in the daily routine, there's really no reason people should not be taking this. And like I said, right on the pack, Buckminster Fuller predicted the existence of carbon 60. They didn't even know about it up until, maybe like the 70s or the 80s. And
Mhm.
then because of the potency and the power of this, he actually won a Nobel Peace Prize. So that says quite a bit about how important that is for the body and how powerful it is.
Yeah, it really truly is. And I feel like a lot of people don't know about it yet. I know nobody knew about it when I started taking it. So I do feel that the more people find out about it, the healthier we're all going to be. Because, like I said, it's a detoxer and a protector. And there's been many times where people have been sick around me and I never got sick. And I do believe it's carbon 60 for sure. And I feel that God showed me this a long time ago. And said this is going to help my people. It's going to help people with, especially big thing today is brain fog, and I think that has a lot to do with our food and what we're
Mhm.
drinking and eating. So this is actually helping to clear out the brain. And that was the first thing I noticed actually when I started taking carbon 60, besides the rheumatoid flare, was the clarity and how clear that I thought with thinking. And I thought, wow, it really has helped me a lot with the brain. So I really like that. I like sharing that because there's a lot of people with brain fog. And I think that it is making us a little bit smarter because we're not having that interference with inflammation, and helping with the metals coming out too. So I really have seen a lot of testimonies with carbon 60. I just want to mention a couple. One told me, now this is just by testimonial, again, no medical claims, that she wasn't suffering from allergies anymore, which I found interesting. Another one said she wasn't having problems with her blood sugar or digestion. I mean, we're seeing like random things, but majority of people, it's energy, lowering inflammation, helping with pain, and just not as sick anymore. I've had people tell me they haven't been sick in years because of carbon 60. Like they just don't get the flu. They don't get all of the stuff that's out there.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing I like about it also is it's very moderately priced. Now,
Yeah.
I don't have the exact pricing, but I want to say like a month's supply of this is $50 if you just buy a pack. But if you auto ship and subscribe, I think you save like 20%. I think it's down to what, 39.95 or somewhere around there.
Well, the last pricing that I knew, unless they have changed, was $40 for a one-time pack and then $30 to subscribe. Unless she's raised her rates, I would have to double check, but that's what I
Yeah.
know. And 180
Yeah.
for 6 months.
Yeah. And it's just, and we've got it now in the office. We're stocking it off the websites. So for anybody out there that wants to get this and get started, it's really important. Here at the Med Bay, we've got all the best technology. I mean, we've got scalar energy, plasma energy, PEMF, far infrared. We've got so many different things, but if you give your body what the body needs, the body can do amazing things. It's a miracle device. And there's certain elements and certain things that the body needs to work at its maximum potential. This is definitely one of the essentials that you definitely want. And the reduction of inflammation, the reduction of basically, it's an antioxidant, so it neutralizes the free radicals, which in turn reduces inflammation. But to go with the other things that we do, the grounding technology, the anti-aging bed technology, the anti-aging bed covers, which also bring antioxidants, but with all the benefits you can derive from it internally, this is definitely a must-have for anybody that's out there in the health and wellness area looking for products to bring into their lifestyle.
Yeah, I love that, Sean, because you and I are both connected in many things. And what you said with the grounding and the medbed technology and the terahertz wands and, the wave watch and all of the things available for us today is going to be turning around so many people with so many different things. And it's such a great thing to see, transformation and helping people in many ways. So you and I are both connected with that, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
I do too. So Angie, right below you and me on the screen, there's going to be a link. And if anybody out there is interested, the link will be for Angie. It'll be down below. It'll be for me as well. So depending on where you see the video, you'll have a link that you can go to get signed up. And Carbon 60, great little packs, really easy to take, little strips. Take a look at this. Angie, before we sign off, is there anything else that you'd like to say to anybody?
I just say this is so good for people. You really do need to check into it. It's 750,000 antioxidants in one strip, which
Wow.
is it beats everything off the chart. In fact, on the ORAC chart, it is the highest by far of antioxidant ability. So this is number one that we have for antioxidants. So this is powerful.
Awesome. Well, feel free to contact us for more information. Go to the links below if you like to order. Angie, stay with me. I'm going to stay on the call with you, but thank you so much for your time today. And we'll look forward to catching up with you again on the next video.
Thank you so much, Sean.